demoniacal creatures with huge canine teeth who bite deeply into the necks of their victims to grab and gorge on blood, warm human blood.
Ding, ding, ding. Let's go, guys. Market just opened. We seen the SPY and the Microsoft still chopping around here this morning. Nothing too crazy yet. It was pushing up a little bit, but right to the top of the range around 506, 506.50. Pretty big spot here. Gonna keep watching that area as major resistance coming overhead, but let's go, guys. What's up, Hunter, Tim, Endgame, Mason, Rick? Let's go. Let's go, guys. What's up, Hunter? Hope you're having a good day. Sean said start the party. Hell yeah. Getting out here to the QQQ really quick. Gotta check on that. I'm gonna refresh my charts. They're getting a little bit laggy on the trading view. Let me get that refreshed. Sometimes it be like that on TradingView. There we go. Yeah, maybe it's just because the market just opened or something, but definitely a little laggy. All right, watching that high of day this morning around 506.30. I really like this range down here at the bottom on the SPY. This is where I think the main opportunity is here in the short term. You can see this upper area of the range right around, I have 507 on the chart, but I really see the main bounces right around 506 to 506.50. Down here, you can see where all these hits have been this morning. Yesterday, there were lots of hits around this level as well. In pre-market, while the market was open. To the downside, really watching 502.50. That's going to be the big support down there. 502, 502.50. That's the area to watch. This is a bit of a range. I'm really waiting for like a bigger move, either up and out of the range or down and below the range. I'm not a big fan of really trading it between the range, although you could get away with it. You did it right. Let me get this music turned down here. There we go. Perfect. Had to check in while working. Hey, what's up? Yeah, let's go. Hunter out here with the Deep Value Club. Hell yeah, guys. That's been really cool. I really like those articles, Hunter, that you make on there. I think those are worth the price of the product alone, but saw the new one. I don't know, man. I might have to pick up some Alta. ULTA is the ticker here. Looking at the daily. Big dip recently. Definitely one that I'm keeping on the radar here in the short term. How is Amazon looking? AMZN. Let's check it out here. Going to the 5-minute candles. big resistance overhead right around this 185 resistance. Let's look at Amazon here on the book map. I would bet that 185 is huge. Yeah, pretty big up there, 30,000 stack. Pretty big spot, 185 for sure. Again, it's kind of like the SPY's resistance, you know, just chopping around that recent high there, but selling off right off of that this morning. So getting a lot of selling pressure coming in again off of that resistance there, looking good. And really the overall market's just seeing this right now too. A lot of these tech stocks are seeing a little bit of red at open. Even SPY had a bit of a red candle there to start the day. Microsoft, how's Meta? Oh, they had a bad red one today too. Back down to 500, actually just broke under it slightly. Hunter's got CSPs on Alta, might start averaging in. Yeah, and I think the CSPs are really smart on it right now. I love the CSPs. It just filled that huge gap on the daily. I know the gap fills aren't really, you know, the craziest thing, but I know that, you know, the gaps do fill fairly often. It was pretty interesting to see this gap starting to fill now on the daily. I really like the supports coming up too. Gonna be a fun one here over the next couple months. As it gets like 400 and 380. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here, but if not, we'll have to adjust and get in on a quicker uptrend. But SE, steel cut oats off the stove. Let's go, Sean. Yeah, he was in here talking about those yesterday, Hunter. I was like, steel cut oats. I had to like look them up. I was like, what's the difference? I didn't realize there was like a big difference out there between the oats, but I gotta try me some oats. I used to eat them when I was a kid, and I used to not love them, but they weren't too bad. Like spinach for Popeye. That's pretty good. I want some. And you guys always get me into food and I start getting hungry. I'm glad Jason isn't here yet. He would be like, food again? What the hell? Oh no, Jason is here. That's funny. Jason's gonna be like, food, that's all you guys talk about. Oh. No. Unknown, good morning, good morning. How is the Apple calls? AAPL. I didn't think those were too hot today. Let me check in. Yeah, I guess there is a bit more of an uptrend coming in now. When I was looking at it a minute ago, it was kind of red still. Definitely coming back now. Breaking above 170.50. Bouncing off good support. Gonna have to watch this one. Good resistance overhead around 171.50. Not sure it's gonna get there, but that's where I would be targeting if I were to play the breakout here. Switch over to Citigroup. It's recovering from yesterday. Hopefully nobody held those puts through close yesterday. Please, guys, tell me you didn't do that. Everyone in the chat was like, I'm going to hold these puts. I'm like, no, please don't. Not everybody, just a couple, I think. But I over-exaggerated a bit for funness. Hungry for tendies, Reed said. Hell yeah. I need to get some today. I'm starving. I'm going to have to start eating before the stream. I used to wait till after the stream and I was totally fine. But now something's going on. Like I'm getting more hungry. You guys won't even believe this. I woke up today and weighed 136.9 pounds today. Like that's actually the most I've weighed since I had COVID. Like a long time ago. But it's been starting to pay off a little bit. Getting above 130 really well now. Holding high. I had Citigroup calls for mid-May endgame said, you know, mid-May's not too bad. Mid-May's not bad. At least you have a little bit of time. Well, I guess, you know, at this point, mid-May's actually not the best. We recently had a good big money play on JP Morgan you guys should check out. JP Morgan puts. I'm not overly bullish on the banks here in the short term. Now, what I'm kind of thinking is that from where they are now, they could end up running back a little bit and then falling more. I don't necessarily see them going on like a huge run above the highs again here. How's Tesla today? I hate to say it, guys, but Tesla to the downside has been one of the best plays over the past couple weeks. Honestly, one of the best ones. I've been loving this price action down. I'm looking for them to get, and I've said this on the stream a lot, and I'm going to stick with it, 100 to 110. That's really my range down there. You know, call me crazy or something, but either way, I'm watching for them to drop. Today, they're having a lot of negativity coming in again, literally breaking the low of day right now. Whew. I'm bulking up, getting jacked. I wish I was getting jacked. I'm getting there. I'm feeling good. Feeling good, though. After the stream today, I'm going to go muck like a donut and a Jimmy Dean biscuit. Get those calories in for the morning. Let's see. For lunch, what am I going to have today? Something like a Big Mac or probably like just ground beef, or I have a lot of leftover, what do they call that? Like barbecue. Where like you grill like hot dogs and burgers and brats and stuff. Just the simple stuff, but still though, I've been enjoying that the past few days a ton. That's been helping out. That's been helping good. I've been living off bratwurst here. They're fire, though. I send you the donuts I got last week. I don't think so, Hunter. I don't think you did. Corda said, Big Smack. Oh, yeah. Big Mac snack. I call it the Big Smack. Let's go. That sounds right. And you wonder why you don't make good weight. Hey, I'm trying to get more good food in here. More calories, right? Oh. Tim's out of day trade. Oh, no, he got his day trades back. Oh, I see. Tim, I was like really confused. I was like, I read it wrong at first. I was like, oh man, he's stuck. And then I was like, oh no, he got him back. That's good. SLV calls Zach Johnson. Up around 30% today. Wow, nice. Good post. Up around 30%. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. "11-year-old stepdaughter asked for a Big Mac snack after school." Really? That's her her way to say it, huh? That's interesting. Big Mac snack. I have to go grab some damn paperwork from like the stupid DMV today, so that's gonna be great. Oh, great. Gotta smack this guy out of the discussion chat. Damn guys coming in here banning people. Oh, no, I did actually see these, Hunter. Those things look fire. Wow, yeah, those look great. Donut crazy, wow. Yeah, I've been getting into the donuts, man. I haven't really been into them too much. And I don't know what it is this week. I had a craving and man, Hunters look fire, guys. I mean, these are like some of the bougiest donuts I've ever seen. Hunter, you get them from this place a lot, don't you? I think I've seen these a lot over the past couple years. I got a hot dog, a cheese fry, a chicken sandwich for $16 yesterday. What? Should we look at Microsoft on the upside? Yes, probably. Let's see. I know that it's been running up pretty well lately. I would say probably for a second. Let's see. Let me look. I mean, it's not really, it doesn't have a ton of momentum right now, but it's starting to get up there. Like, look at yesterday it opened. Like, it had a decent move. It just, it wasn't the best, right? It didn't get as much momentum as we would have liked. I feel like the same thing could be said for right now. I don't see it blasting off. Oh, okay. Gotta take my dog to the vet to end my trading day early today. Oh. Well, hey, hopefully the doggy's okay, right? The doggo. I Bryson DeChambeau'd up the like. 220 ball speed. Fuck yeah, Sean. Everybody get that 220 ball speed onto that like button right now. NVIDIA puts, Ricky's asking. Ooh. I actually like the way that's starting to look here this morning. Coming back down under this 880 support, I'd say watch 8. Oh, wow. I mean, it's already breaking down here. Yeah, good momentum. Good momentum back down on NVIDIA. Nice. Looking good, looking good. I've been watching a channel on NVIDIA here the past couple of weeks. It started to kind of bounce up and off the channel yesterday. Pretty good movement, though, within the channel. Very consistent bounces on the upper and lower trends there. And pretty consistent breakout, too, on the price action side and hit here. Going to be just eyeing it up over the next couple days for maybe a bit of a fall back down to it or through, obviously. But for the most part, usually with these breakouts like this, you know, people start to go bullish at this time. But I don't know. I'm not really liking the bull side here on NVIDIA. I couldn't see it really breaking the recent highs. I mean, that'd be kind of wild unless SPY starts really blasting back. But SPY's getting pretty close to its high of its little range here, like 506.50. Not too bad either. I have to walk my dog for 12 miles. What the fuck? You don't know. Trust me, nobody has to walk their dog for 12 miles. I can tell you that. But you could. No, I'm just giving you shit, Xbox. Vet said my dog has to lose weight. 12 miles? Holy shit. Found her hiking in the Blue Ridge Parkway. Zach. Yeah, we probably shouldn't go 12 miles. That's... How long does it take to walk 12 miles? I mean, that's gonna take you like 3 hours or more, isn't it? Isn't it? Holy shit. I walked a 12-minute mile in high school, so that times 12. Hey, maybe that's not too bad. Yeah, good luck. Apple Call's looking juicy. You know, Tilray's not looking juicy today. Making me upset. All right, Apple. It is looking pretty juicy, I'll say that. It looks a lot more bullish than bearish right now. I like the setup a lot better to the upside at the moment. Let's go look at Boeing. Switch over to Netflix really fast. Let's see. NFLX. Selling back down under that 617, 618 support from the past couple days. Okay. It's a pretty good move back today, actually, from Netflix. All right, gonna bring up the watch list here. Wanna have the watch list open. DJT's recovering back. Are you kidding me? How have you guys been liking DJT? I know it's been pretty shitty over the past few days, and that's putting it nicely. Pretty bad. I've been liking CCJ and the uranium stocks, though. They've been popping off. Let's go. Love the uranium plays. Still holding up around highs again. Tie that leash to the golf bag and go play golf. That's pretty funny. That would be cool. Better yet, just tie him to the golf cart. And then when you go really fast, they could run behind you. You know, I think that's the best way to go. Tie him to the cart. Because then they can get some real running in. Some hardcore running. Man, CCJ is just on fire. What's up with all the airlines today? Like, UAL just blasted off. I don't think... Oh, they did report yesterday. Did I miss that? Oh, no, yeah, it was right there. United. I guess I just missed it. Yeah, United reported there. Good run up. 46.40 now. Holy shit. What a runner, though. I mean, what did I say? 11%? Pretty damn good. Amsel went for the UAL courtesy of SM Bot. Nice. And damn, Nvidia really did tank, didn't it? I really like that rejection this morning, but we're seeing some great momentum down now. Let's see what the book map is looking like on Nvidia. Ticker symbol NVDA. Everyone knows this one, right? Go back to SPY real quick. Can you bookmap UAL? Yeah, I can. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. UAL. United Airlines. All right, while that loads, gonna go switch back to Nvidia really fast. Man, that's getting down pretty deep there. Pretty deep. Yeah, 865. Pretty big level, 868. Nothing too major here. compared to what we were seeing like yesterday and at some of these upper levels, but still pretty big. What is happening? That's funny. Just general, but when should I pull out of the call? I can't time my exits properly. They're looking at UAL on the day, by the way. So looking at United Airlines, it's having a lot of good momentum here in the short term. I mean, one thing that I like to do a lot is I like to see, like, I like to kind of measure how much, like, the move was on, like, the initial run. And then I'll usually like to take that and see, like, well, how close are we to that now? Looks like we're getting pretty close. Are we nearing any resistances on UAL? Let's see, because they're looking when to exit here. They're probably winning on it. Let's see on a 15-minute chart. Like, what are we looking at here coming up? There is a big resistance coming up here soon, around 46.50 to 47. Anywhere between there, there's really fairly big resistance. So, yeah, I mean, I would look to take profits. It looks like it's already had one hell of a run. I doubt it goes up much more than this. I mean, you never know. I've seen stocks do it and go up 100% in a day. But it's a big airline. I would doubt it goes up much more than this today. But we'll see. We'll see. I think you're closer to the top than you are the bottom, obviously, considering where we were yesterday. BUC. Let's go look at C again. Unknown Entertainment. Yeah, Citigroup here. Not the best, that's for sure. I don't know. I know it's coming back. It's just, it's not my favorite type of setup here today. Going over to the 1 minute. I mean, it is coming up fairly well. I feel like it's pretty choppy though. Don't you guys? I don't know. It's decent. I guess I'm just biased towards the downside on these banks in the short term, so that's why. AMD called for a purpose, said. Let's see. AMD calls. You know, I don't really like that here. That's not my favorite today. With AMD, I'm looking for it to continue to chop lower. Now, I think it might like chop, move up slightly, but I think it could end up falling off quite a bit more here. Oh, man. A lot of weird news out there. Barclays said Tesla's quarter will miss estimates and raise the pressure on Musk. I could see it. I would not be very surprised. Why is DJT on the CNBC headlines right now? That seems a little bit weird. They're talking about it rising 10%. Like, literally, like, don't they realize that, like, this movement is nothing on this stock? Like, Look at that. Like, what do they... They're acting like that this 10% is, like, actually worthy of a breaking news headline. Like, what? This thing moves, like, more than 10% every day, and each one of these days down lately has been, like, 30%. Like, 20%, 15%. No wonder. Exile said, Amazon, please. AMZN. Let's check it. Hey, good movement back. I like this. Still rejecting off 185. About to break the low of day. I actually like Amazon down quite a bit here. One of my more favorite setups that I have eyed up so far this morning for everybody. Really do like it. You know, if you want to look at 183.50 as support, I think that's awesome. Right here, we want to see a good breakdown of this. If we do, that's where I think the opportunity will be. Hey, Nolan added me on Snap. Let's go. It's Tom_StockedUp on Snap and Insta. Hey, there we go. Cool. Cool. Amazon dying, maybe, please. I need to get these puts to work for me, Palmer said. You're not going to get them to work for you. They're going to do whatever the hell they want. No, but at the end of the day, I think Amazon looks pretty bearish today. This setup looks pretty good down. I still like these tech stocks down here in the short term. I know that they were just consolidating for a couple days, but I'm really watching for these, I guess, times of consolidation to be more like dead cat bounces. You know, I'm looking for Amazon to just go flat and then start to tank off. That's really what I'm looking for there. That's really what I'm looking for. Apple really took a dip. Yeah, I post quite a bit, Exile. I normally send just stuff. Normally just send it to people, but I do post too sometimes. When would be a good time to buy Amazon puts? Everyone's looking at Amazon and Apple right now. Yeah, Apple did take a pretty big dip the past couple days, but it just kind of moved back down off that big recovery try. Going to be watching 167 and 168 very, very closely in the short term. Whenever you zoom out, you know, we want to get really another big drop with like some pretty insane movement like we had yesterday. Yesterday morning. Pretty decent price action. With UAL flying, maybe got some good movement. Let's see DAL. I mean, it's doing pretty good. God damn, look at that lag on TradingView there. That was insane. Their servers must be getting overloaded or something right now. Yeah, rejecting down. Still up 2.3% on the day, but they are kind of rejecting off resistance here, so definitely being careful with that this morning. That's for sure. Did I look at AMD already? No, I did actually. I looked at AMD. I'm more bearish on AMD than bullish today. I'm looking at resistance overhead at 164.50, 165, and it is holding up in a major way over the past 3 days. And that's not necessarily why I'm bearish on it. I'm just bearish on it because I feel like a lot of these tech stocks are just consolidating here, and they're going to end up falling off more. Now, the one weird thing is AMD actually launched some new like AI chips tomorrow or yesterday. They didn't launch them, but they announced them. So that was a pretty big thing to see that they announced that. I'm surprised they didn't get more movement. I know that the hype's been dying off of these chip stocks, though, so that's probably why. Definitely one of the bigger reasons why, anyways. Man, Microsoft really pulling back down now. Yeah, I really like a lot of these big tech stocks off resistance. Love them in the short term. Intel's dying. Good, I want to buy some shares low. Keep dying, Intel. Wow. It's actually creating a pretty good opportunity in the short term. Start to average in here and then just slowly average in over time. Get that average price down to like 27 or something would be nice. I like this move on Intel though. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. No, I haven't seen them. Let's see. What new volume candles? Is it called 24-hour volume? No. Click the candles at the top. Here? Oh. 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 I don't have the... Damn. I'm gonna have to do that. It looks like it would just make it like a tick chart, is what I'm thinking, right? Let's see. Do they have tick? Tick, 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 tick. I think that would just be a tick chart, right? A volume candles. I'm pretty sure that would just be a tick chart, but I'm not 100% sure since I've never tried it. Anything that I need on Premium Trading View, I just go to Thinkorswim for. Usually. Drinking the Mountain Dew Kickstart today. Pineapple, orange, mango. My favorite one. Boeing, not the best move. Let's go back to Microsoft, see if it's continuing to sell off here. Check in on Apple. I'm gonna put the 4-chart setup here really, really fast. I'll be right back in just a minute, guys. Make sure you guys stick around. Don't go anywhere. Let's go. Be right back. All right, let's get back at it. Yeah, the 4-chart setup's not looking too bullish today, is it? I'm seeing a lot of bearishness out there on the chart. Pretty crazy. That is like a lot of bearishness. Across Meta, Apple, Nvidia. Nvidia looks the worst. Meta's like the second worst. Close behind. Man, Nvidia might end up breaking down to like 860 today. Keeps running down like this. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. What? The Mountain Dew original in a can. Let's go, Sean. I love that. Mountain Dew original. I love Mountain Dew, man. Gatorade in a can. What the fuck? Mason, I want some Gatorade in a can. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, Ricky Bobby. I'm like a spider monkey. I can do a pretty good southern accent, although trust me, I'm gonna refrain from doing it here. But out of all my accents, that's the best one. You can buy it at Staples, the office supply store. Are you serious? Gatorade in a can. Let's see. Holy shit. Yeah, Staples. You're right. What the? I kind of want to do it. I'm not going to lie. It seems like it's about the same price, if not cheaper, than normal Gatorade. Than the bottles. Man. I don't know how we got into this convo, but now I want Gatorade out of the can. Damn it. Hope everybody out there is looking at that Surge bot. If you're in the premium Discord. Man, Nvidia is dying off here. Down to 862. But now they're starting to bounce back off of that a little bit. Looks like they hit a support right there. At least a little bit of buyers came in. Close to the support. I put a 3.55 limit on NVIDIA 850 puts. Got it right there. Shot down immediately. It was up $5 limit. Hey, nice. Making 300 a contract in a minute. Damn. Let me hear the southern accent. When I get drunk, my Brooklyn accent comes out. No. I don't want to. I can't do it yet today. You guys will have to get me excited some other day for it. Now I'm thinking about it, so. Frederick. TSM breaking all my hopes. TSM. What are you looking at for it? Are you looking at it down or up or? I would look at it down. I mean, it's been chopping a lot up here at the top. I wouldn't be surprised if it started breaking down below like 130 in the short term. Or at least testing 130. God damn it. Why does it do this? Discord loves to mess me up, doesn't it? Thanks for the insight, Tom and Mike. No problem, no problem. First day here, Six said. Hey, thanks for joining up, Six. Thanks for joining up. Appreciate you. Six, are you in our Discord yet? If you're not in the Discord, make sure you're in there too. Here's a quick link. SQQQ. Calls on deck, Alex said. Yeah, now this one's starting to look enticing today. As QQQ and a lot of these tech stocks start to pull back off those resistances, it's looking fire in the short term. Just watch out, because QQQ is on support now. So I would not be surprised to see like a slight pop back before the support gives out. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky, though, and the support will just end up breaking really quick. But just be ready, have a plan set for that. Those are some bad words to say, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's never good to, like, hold and hope, but, like, some things are better than others, right? Like, let's say you're buying a stock like DraftKings, right? You know, hopefully they keep getting legalized in new states. You know, it's like, sure, like, I'm still gonna stick to my plan and still hold it and still do everything, but, you know, hopefully it goes the right way, right? Always stick to your plan, but always be hopeful too. You know, it's okay to look at hypotheticals a little bit. You'd say C is more on an uptrend, Unknown said. C or Citigroup. No, definitely not an uptrend. Maybe an intraday uptrend. If you're looking at like a 5 or 1 minute chart, Yeah, I would say it's been on a pretty good uptrend this morning. It's starting to get a little flatter than it has been, but I'm watching for like the re-break here on this little run-up. That could be a good thing to watch for. Little re-break there. If it hits and rejects back down again, it might start falling back off. But considering that Citigroup and these banks have had like 3 to 5 pretty bad candles in a row, and really just a pretty big pullback from the top, they'll probably get a little bit of upwards price action the next couple days, just as precaution. Levi said, hopefully Apple goes back up in for 50, 172 calls. Yeah, just stick to your plan, Levi. Stick to that plan. But I hope it moves good for you too. I'm definitely watching that support closely today. A lot of these tech stocks have been really choppy down here, and they keep bouncing all around this bottom range. So if it starts to break the upper levels of that range, that'll be a really good sign for you today. Can I keep an eye on it? Sure, I'll check back in on it from time to time this morning. Looks like right now it's looking pretty good. Starting to break out. There we go. See? There we go. Re-breaking back out. Probably a good move to the upside here. The problem is that it's running into a lot of resistance. There is a pretty big resistance here right around like 58.25, but I could still see it moving pretty well. It's recovering back after those terrible red days there. I'm still waiting for it to go lower overall, but for a quick day trade, you could scoop this one up. It's starting to move a little bit though. Even Bank of America had a recent little dip. It's starting to come up off of slightly. How's JP Morgan? This stock's been brutal. JPM has been brutal since earnings. Looks like they're actually testing recent lows just about. They don't look near as good as the other banks. SMH book map, sure. Oh, I think I forgot to look at the UAL book map earlier, but what the hell did I just click? What the? Somehow I just opened up a whole nother book map. I don't know how I did that. What did I click that did that? What the? Oh, you right click, open in a new window. That's what it does. Okay. I must have misclicked there. That was weird. I've never done that before. I don't know what's up with 4650 on UAL, but that is a major resistance there. There's a lot of sellers stacked there, and I mean a lot compared to every other level. But let's bring up SMH on it too. SMH, the semiconductor ETF. Looks like it's selling off pretty hard here. Makes sense with Nvidia pulling back and a few other chip stocks like that. Nvidia's pullback is actually pretty hard today. Shake my head. All right, let's get SMH up here. Whoa, 215 coming up on SMH is pretty big. Other than that, I think it's pretty normal. Yeah, 215 is really... In the short term, actually, on the book map, you can see overhead, there's like a lot of buyers, or I mean, a lot of sellers stacking pretty close to the money right there. Like right around 216.20, 216, anywhere between there. Not as much as a 215, but still not bad. Not bad, not bad. Hell yeah, Mason. Click that like and sub, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. I still like AMD on this rejection. I think this looks pretty damn good. Watch for a slight pop back and then watch for those puts for an entry. Nvidia actually had a big wick right on the level it's bouncing at 860, like 50 yesterday. Bouncing right off of that today, of course. More buyers coming back there. I want to see that one on the book map. I would think that we could see some pretty good stuff here. Manny's looking to short Tesla in the SM chat. Not the normal Manny, the other Manny. The second Manny, we'll say. Let's see, 153.80. Can you bookmap Palantir for me? No problem, Jacob. Don't feel bad asking. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'll 100% get you a Palantir. No problem. No problem. Yeah, don't feel bad at all. Man, Tesla. Yeah, that's a pretty big support down there, though. Let's give Manny a title. Sir Manny, the all-knowing. Oh. Market's been pretty whack lately. Palantir is doo-doo. Stay away. Unless you're going nuts. Is doo-doo. It kind of is right now, isn't it? Alright, let's bring it up on the book map. Alright, here it is. Palantir. I'm seeing some levels at 21, 2150, 20. So those are some big levels to watch for. It looks like today the main level to the downside is like that 2150 support. But yeah, Palantir definitely like not the best lately. We'll just say that. Not the best. Manny.com? Is that a real thing? I'm going there now. Go to Manny.com. It's a real thing. I don't get what it is, though. What the? Guys, that's such a weird website. Oh my god, I'm getting off of there before I get hacked. What about Zama? It's in an inverse head and shoulders. Ooh. Inverse head and shoulders. Let's see. It is? Where's that at? Is it on like a daily? Inverse head and shoulders. Maybe on a 1 minute? Man, I'm not seeing this as being an inverse head and shoulders here, but maybe it's starting to form one, I guess, if that's what you're looking for. You could maybe say, like, this is the start of, like, a head. You know, we got these shoulders like this, maybe. Like the shoulder or neckline, I guess, right around, like, 120, 119.50. Maybe play out like that, but I don't know. I'm not watching that right now yet. I don't really see one short term, though. That was weird, Mason. They had like a photo library, but there was like nothing. It looked like a website from like 1998 or something, Mason. It was weird. No, you're all good, Perry. I just was, I was wondering, maybe I didn't see it and you saw it. Ooh. Hate to say it, when you zoom out, it's almost looking like a normal head and shoulders. Hopefully that's not the case, though. I'd love to see oil continue on this nice run. And the good news is that, let's say Israel attacks Iran, right? Well, or they do it in a way that scares people. The whole head and shoulders pattern will probably be thrown out the window momentarily. It'll probably just go nuts. QQQ, definitely testing that bottom support hard today. Definitely is. Pretty hard test. There. Yeah, definitely place an alert under this low on QQQ, guys. If it breaks under like 429, that's going to be like a good spot to keep your eyes out for next couple days. Tilray moving down. Let's see, Tesla. Switch back to Tessie here. Still eyeing up that big support on Tesla too. Major support from yesterday. Right where it bounced yesterday is literally right where it ran up again today. That must have been a dip buyer's dream there for all the scalpers that were probably waiting and just buying right on support there. They were probably happy as hell right now. I was making too much money on the Mara puts today. I missed the Nikes I wanted to launch 30 minutes ago. The Nikes. Oh, wow. Yeah, you were going to get into puts on Nike 30 minutes ago. That would have been beautiful. Overall, I think Nike's actually on a pretty good recovery setup right here, personally. I'm watching it very closely on a recovery. Watching for the gap to start filling here in the short term. But on a intraday basis, yeah, you can definitely catch those moves down like this. That would have been great. Oh, shoes. Oh, you were looking to get real Nikes. Ah, I see. I see. I didn't know you meant you were literally trying to buy real shoes. That's funny. I know what you're talking about on those launches, though. I've seen that before. That's funny. Amazon came back. Am I screwed? AMZN. Am I screwed on the puts? No, I wouldn't say you're totally screwed right now. It did get down around that big area where there was lots of bounces the past few days. Right around like 183 to 183.25 yesterday. It bounced up off this level like 4 times. Just chopping around. Expect that chop again. I mean, I could see it continuing to chop within this little range. It's not totally screwed yet, but being realistic, probably should have been taking profits down there at the bottom. I still think there's a good chance that a lot of these tech stocks could end up coming back down, but we will see today how it plays out. Microsoft still like same thing, just chopping around slowly. Has some slight green coming back. Apple, same story. Holding around at top of the range here today. Kind of sucks. I don't like it. Sure, I'll go back to Citigroup. Still moving a little higher on the recovery. Breaking out above 58.10, which is good. Looks like it hit a little short-term top, 58.40. That little dot off there. Yeah, this top is good resistance, so just throwing that out there. Pretty big area of resistance where it's rejecting. I'd say that's a big resistance. It's going to be hard to break out above that unless we get a lot of momentum coming back in. I got in first thing in the AM. It was down the whole time I've had it. On Amazon. I see. Bitcoin's under 61K. What? Damn, Bitcoin, what are you doing? Selling off real hard short term. Right into the halving event, which is now 2 days and 8 hours away. Friday night after close looks like is when it's going to happen. The time keeps changing. I've seen anywhere from 4 p.m. Central all the way up to 8 p.m. Central, really. Past couple days, so probably just going to keep fluctuating between there. I would probably say like 5:30 to 6 Central is what I would guess, but we'll have a more direct time, I guess, whenever we get closer. How's Tesla looking? TSLA. I still like the daily setup to the downside. Looks great there. Intraday. Yeah, I mean, it bounced off support. It's bouncing up off support right now. I'd say if you're going to play it down, make it break support. 153.80 needs to give out, like 153.75, somewhere right around there. Then you could enter into a quick momentum player scalp down there. Of course, be careful of fake outs. Fake outs are going to happen. That's a part of trading. So always keep your stop losses in place, but I would like that to happen. Other than that, for now, you know, slight uptrend in the short term off that support. Don't know how high it's going to get. Maybe target like 156 to the upside here. But yeah, I'm definitely watching that key support. And who knows, maybe we'll see a move up and it'll start to like hold support, and heading into tomorrow morning, it might start to look better for a breakout back up tomorrow morning. But for now, I'm not really loving it to the upside. I'm still just waiting for that downside break, because on that daily, it is weak. I mean, very weak. Like if that support gives out, we're going to see a much more significant move to the downside. So that's what I'm really waiting for, is a true significant breakdown on Tesla stock and getting it on a big run down here. That would be the best way to go, in my opinion. QQQ holding on to 430 for dear life. It really is, isn't it? Yep, 430, 429. A big spot. It's a big spot here. Come on, let's give it out, though. Can't get my mouse wheel to be right here today. They said buyers are defending ZOM. I suppose it is. Oh no. Where is Tom? Katrev said, what's up? Buyers are defending ZOM. ZOM getting defended here. Let's see. XOM. 118 support. Yeah. Buyers are coming in off of these little lows here. Actually looks pretty good today. I like the setup on ZOM. To the upside. Not bad. Like that support. I could see it retesting like 120 today. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, right behind the computer. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just giving you shit. That's funny, though. That's funny. That's funny. I put a little swing on ZOM yesterday for June. 125 calls. Nice. Nice, nice. The only thing I don't like is just there's a lot of resistance overhead, so I wouldn't hold it too long, but it's looking good. Looking good, looking good. Hey, what's up, Tangy? Man, those uranium stocks today doing pretty good. I was eyeing them up around open, like CCJ coming back alive this morning. Big resistances overhead around 50 bucks, but I still like it a lot today. Looking good. Got UEC moving today. I was like, damn. GDX up 2.5%. Nice. Great shit, GDX. I want to see it on the daily. Nice. The intraday move's nice. Okay. Good, good. Coming back strong. Very good, very good. GOLD, Barrick Gold. Probably coming back a little too. Yep, coming back. Not as strong on the comeback yet, but still coming back. We got GLD. Still moving higher here in the short term. We had that volatile red candle, but starting to move up a lot more now. What do you think the support will be on Meta? META? On the daily, there's a more major support down around 480. That's going to be a big spot to watch. I have a lot of intraday levels here on Meta. Let me get rid of some of these. Hang on. A lot. I'll leave the closer ones, but cleaning up the chart a bit. I know the top of it still looks pretty cluttered, but maybe we'll remove some on the 5-minute here. Yeah, chopping around this range. I like how it just broke under 496. That's actually a pretty good sign here. So support that's upcoming. I see 494. Yeah, 494. 495. I really 494. A lot of big bounces right around that spot. More there than 495. Then 488 is pretty huge too. 488 before we get to 480. Let's look at it on Bookmap though, because I'd like to see it. Okay. Yeah, 495. Today is definitely a pretty big spot. 490 under here. Bigger spots on the charts. That 495 spot looks good, though. That's like right at the low of the day, just about. So that'll be a good support intraday for you. SPY, please hit below 500 for me. Let's see it. I just want to see it test 500 today. I don't even care if it gets below it. Even just a good move down just to test it, I think would be a great one. Let me go grab another drink really fast, guys. Just take me about 1 minute or so. It won't be too bad. Right back. All right. All right. Yeah, that support's holding up pretty well on SPY right here. You see it bouncing back up well intraday. I bet a lot of dip buyers are going to be coming in right here, buying this sucker up. It doesn't look too bad, actually. It looks pretty decent for like a quick little run. Not going to say it's super crazy, but Tangy said, gotta tell you guys, trading is really hard post-stroke. Getting my ass handed to me. Man, Tangy, that must be tough, man. That must be tough. Prayers going out to you, Tangy. Going out to you for sure. I'm gonna make a poll in the discussion channel real quick. Gonna look at SPY. Here we go, here we go. Gonna do a quick poll. We'll do a 4-hour poll on this one. This one is actually in the discussion channel of Discord, so if you guys are gonna vote, that's where you'll want to vote there. Hang in there. Yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Hype it up. Man, the gold plays, they're still looking great in the short term. GLD. Slowly but surely just chopping back higher today. But yeah, go vote it up in discussion channel, guys. You guys got me on this poll here. Now go vote in it. I messed that one up. Yeah, I shouldn't put soon on the poll. That does make sense. Gotta get it there. Hell yeah, go hit it up now. A lot better. SMH finally falling, Reed said. Here goes Palantir down. SMH, are we going to see NVIDIA and AMD really start to come back? Yeah, SMH is getting demolished right now. Man. Yeah, SMH falling pretty hard. NVIDIA down 2% on the day now. Big red candle coming in. AMD, same exact deal. Man, the pullbacks are getting rough here. SPY's about to break under 502 on this move. SMH, everyone's like, SMH, shaking my head, guys. It's hard for me to think about that as an actual stock there. Maybe trading isn't as hard as I thought. UVXY call just flipped from hella red to hella green. Tangy. That's funny. SMH, everyone's like SMH in the chat. Man, it's a pretty big move down, isn't it? Breaking support here pretty good. I mean, even SPY is getting to that point. HMS. What is that? You're gonna get me in trouble or something, aren't you? Let's go see Boeing today again. Haven't looked at them too much. Let's see, 167.30, 168. Yeah, pretty big support on Boeing down here. Right where it's bouncing, makes sense, makes sense. It's been falling a lot. That's a lot of red candles in a row. Probably not going to be one of the main stocks we keep watching over the next couple weeks. Probably going to give it a break. Not really liking the price action as much as I like it on these tech stocks. Honestly, a lot better looking on the tech stocks. Bigger moves. I like it much better here. ARM book map for sure. Carlo, I got you. ARM on the book map. Pulling it up. I really like the support giving out on SPY, though. We need to see some solid action under here, though. I like how the wick, like, literally touched at 502.20. Like, right at the low of yesterday. And right now, just chopping around this range. Is it going to stay range bound? That's the big question. That's the question. That's the $1 million question today. Is the SPY going to stay range bound and start to go right back up? We're going to actually have a true breakdown come through. Right now, the range is holding up. Let me get that map up real quick. ARM. Looks like 110 is the next major level here. There are some buyers stacked, though, short term. 111.60, 111.50, and 111. Looks like 112 had a lot, too. Honestly, there's a lot of minor areas here. 110 is the more major support. 45,000 shares stacked there, compared to only like 7,000, 4,000, 5,000. Jason said, why are those wicks so long? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. SPY's been having a lot of volatility lately, a lot of volatile moves. With VIX increasing, we're just seeing the wicks look long. But also keep in mind, I'm zoomed out on like a 1-minute chart. So whenever I zoom in, they aren't like as long, but mainly just because over these 1-minute candles, they were pretty wild moves. Even today, there's been a lot of big wicks, I think. You know what they say, guys? Big wick energy. No, I'm kidding. It's big stick energy. How do I interpret those? I'm interpreting that as a spot where there's obviously buyers coming in. So I'm looking at that area as a major area of support. And it's not even just 502.20. Even like 502.50 to 502. Anywhere between there, we've really been seeing a lot of big hits and big wicks recently. So there's something going on around this level. And I would guess more of algos maybe buying it up than anything. But at the end of the day, there must be like a lot of scanners and a lot of things and people buying in right on that level. Obviously pushing it back up off of there just about every single time recently. So I'm really just watching that, waiting for a good breakdown. If that happens, and you could trade it down. Obviously, you can trade it up off of that level too, but just realize it will start to give out at some point. I've noticed that this has been happening a lot in both directions, actually. Past couple days, like we've said, there's a big range going on with the SPY between like 502.50 and 506. That's really like the big range that we've seen the past couple days. SPY just keeps chopping between there. It looks like right now it's chopping right back up between there. It's kind of been a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Because I would rather not trade a range. I would rather trade like a good momentum-filled like breakout out of the range. But obviously you need to adapt day by day. So individual stocks are probably where it's at today, more than the SPY, until the SPY breaks down or has a good breakout opportunity come in. Citigroup's still recovering today. Yeah, there you guys go. Check out that link Mason just posted for the Stocked Up merch. We have hats and t-shirts. Pretty cool. You can get the Big Stick Energy shirt yourself. It's pretty cool. I think my favorite one is either the Warren Buffett one or the Big Stick Energy one. They're like tied for me. My favorite is the scared money don't make money. Yeah, that's a good one too. I like the red on that one. Pretty cool. I can't believe all the buyers for DJT. Are they buyers or are they shorts covering? We might be seeing shorts cover on DJT down here is what we're really seeing, Jason. Maybe though, I'm just kidding. Damn. Someone wants a book map on the pole. On the pole. How am I gonna get that? What's up, Jason? What you got? All right, AMD. What are the next levels of resistance down for AMD? Resistance down. So I'm assuming you're meaning support. So I'm really watching this 159, 160 support short term. I really like 160, but we have to look at 159 because that's where all the recent wicks have ran to. But 159, 160 on AMD is huge. And if we go over to the book map, you can see why. 160 is pretty major on the chart. And 159 too, I would bet. Yeah. 159, 160, major areas of support there. If the support breaks, what does it mean, Tom? Well, really, I mean, it just means that there's more sellers than buyers in the moment. But, like, let's say that the AMD support does start giving out. That's just going to create a lot of downside pressure and a lot of good downside price action on AMD, which if we go out to the daily, it's been falling off pretty hard. And there's a pretty big gap to the downside here, down to, like, 150. So, like, if 160 starts to really give out, I think we'll see a pretty accelerated move to the downside here, but it's been pretty cool. AMD, it falls down, it goes sideways, it falls down, it goes sideways, and now it's kind of in that time frame again where it's starting to fall back down. I think a lot of the put players are going to be pretty happy over the next few days with AMD. Just keep watching that major area of support, though. We got to see that clear break. It'll probably come at a very weird time. Like, for example, Israel will probably attack Iran like overnight or some shit, or like over the weekend. I've heard that over the weekend is what they're looking at. Not 100% sure on that, but that's what I've heard. So if it does happen over the weekend, then you could see you know, as we start to open up Monday morning, pre-market, we'll probably see big gaps all over the place. I'm assuming that there'll be some type of weird move like that, where there's like some type of big gap down or like weird event. it like really causes the big move. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting for the support to break first, because you don't want to be buying puts right now and then it run up off support for 3 days. Like, that's not going to be a good thing to have happen. But, and I'm talking for like a quick scalp, you know, you could maybe swing it down if 160 starts to break, but I would look to TP fairly quick. Intel and Apple have big offices in Tel Aviv. They depend on those for a lot of R&D. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I would doubt that those places start getting hit. I mean, I wonder if they would, though. I don't know. It's hard to say how much the conflict would really break out, right? Some people are starting to call for World War III already. You know, I'm like, oh no. We're slowly switching to drum and bass type of music. Yeah, I guess the playlist is getting that way. It's on repeat, so I'm pretty sure it's just repeating the same songs it played like an hour ago. Low key, but got Boeing moving down here. I would say it still looks pretty bearish on the day. Poor Boeing and all their bad news. A conflict might help them, though. You know, Boeing makes a lot of military vehicles and planes and bombs even. I mean, they make a lot of stuff. A lot of big contracts out there. The bombs, I know they make a lot of those. Your music's kind of like 3-6 Mafia. Perry, that is one of the weirdest things I've heard on here. But not in a bad way weird. It just, I can't believe you said that. One of the weirdest things as a kid, in like the 5th grade, there was this 3-6 Mafia song called like Lolly Lolly Let Me See You Party or something like that. And I made my stepdad take me to Walmart, and he bought me that. And then whenever my mom got home, she listened to the first song on the CD, and she was like, God damn it, you can't be buying him these things and stuff. Oh my god, it was so funny. But I used to love 3-6 Mafia back in the day. Kind of reminds me of an old game called Command and Conquer Generals. That is interesting, Carlo. I really like games like that. I really like them. I play a lot of like Empire Total War and stuff. I really enjoy those types of games. I'm a big fan of that type of stuff, though. I can't lie. But the F-15s that are coming out now is more like GE play. Oh. Huh. I didn't know that, Greens. Did not know that. Strategy games. Yeah, those games are good. I lost my 1000. Lesson learned, Demir said. Yeah, you got to keep those stops tight. Stick to your plans, man. Stick to the plan. and well, have a good plan going in and stick to it. Don't stick to a bad plan, I guess. Hey, look at this Apple little trend line starting to give out here today. Kind of interesting. Let me take this off for the screenshot. Let me see here. Someone's asking about BTC strong support. Any ones above 51,000? Let's see. Come on, Spy. Load up. There you go. Yeah, Spy still holding support for now. Slowly trading back closer to it, though. Getting a lot better. Only 23 votes on the Discord poll. They need to make a way where it's easier to, like, get the poll up onto the actual, like, front of the chat again. Can I pin? I could pin it, but it still wouldn't stay like at the bottom of the chat. It just goes up into the pinned messages. They need to make a way where you can have it like show up at the front for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. It's in beta. Not everybody can actually do polls yet. It's like, it's a pretty new beta thing. I need the SQQQ calls to come through. Oh yeah, you gotta wait till tomorrow. Hey, that's never bad though, Demir. You know, it kind of keeps you... Kind of keeps you on your toes. Amazon new low since open. No way. I really like that move on SQQQ though, running up towards the high of day. Yeah, Amazon giving out really well right now. Hell yeah, Amazon. They look like they're going to be coming back down to retest the recent low around 182.30. This is good. If this keeps happening, SPY will probably start to break down below support as well. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it, SPY. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tom, do I think Tilray's going back up? Catcher of ass. Let's see. TLRY. Pretty big stock here today. Been very popular over the past couple weeks. Literally getting down to support today, right around $1.75. Let's check on PLNH as well. I will say this, in the short term, I'm not really looking at Tilray too crazily right now. If anything, it's just buying up shares down here low and then holding them for the long term is really what I recommend doing down here at the lows. I wouldn't really look at too many day trades right now, but it is getting literally like very close to support. This is a big support, even 160. So watch out over this little 10-cent range, but I like it quite a bit. Just for shares though. Don't really want to get any options unless you're getting like long-term options, but you never know with these MJ stocks. Sometimes they could be brutal, you know? What if the DEA says we are not going to reschedule it? It'd be kind of dumb if they didn't. See, like if I got elected to be the president, I mean, I would like make a little speech. I would be like talking about it and I'd be like, you know, this is kind of unacceptable. All the states have it legalized and all this. I'll be like, you guys need to fix your problem here at the federal level, you know? This is why people don't like you. That's exactly what I'd say. Yeah, most people do, Demir. Most people do when paper trading. The emotions when paper trading are not quite the same. And also, sometimes the fills and stuff are a little bit different as well when paper trading. I've seen some people, Demir, like they'll paper trade for like 2 months straight and have like great profits like every single day. And then they'll start trading themselves and just go bam, right back into the red. And I'm like, why is that? You know, there's got to be some type of like mental thing with like emotions or something that's causing that. Palmer said they would tell everyone 420 is a holiday. Oh gosh. Speaking of that, that's coming up here on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, 420. Wow. Wow, it is.
Demoniacal creatures with huge canine teeth who bite deeply into the necks of their victims. Laugh and gorge on blood. Warm human blood.
Is that still Earth Day? Is that really Earth Day? I didn't know that. Let's go back to the QQQ. Still getting ready to test that low of day. Looking good here. Looking pretty good. I like this support still on SPY. It's so close. Are we going to get some good downside momentum and some pressure here? Come on, SPY. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's going to get fun over the next couple months, I have a feeling. Going to have a good time selling some puts here. Earth Day is the 22nd. Ah, I see, Steve. There was supposed to be a big cruise this weekend here, and apparently it's not even this weekend, which sucks. They had this crazy cruise here. They call it Cruising Limburg. I'll send you guys some pictures when it happens. There's like some insane cars that show up. And I mean, thousands upon thousands of nice cars just going up and down this road around me called Lindbergh. It's crazy. My two favorite holidays. Steve said, that's funny. Of course 420 is your favorite, right? That's funny. I predict tomorrow TSMC gonna have a big drop. TSM. Let's see. They're gonna be reporting those earnings. Wow, they're kind of falling off today. Low key looks pretty bearish on the move here today too. Here's the earnings calendar if you guys wanted to see it. Pretty huge here in the short term. Definitely watching Netflix and Taiwan Semiconductors tomorrow. Tonight, we have LVS and Discover reporting. Don't know if anyone's interested in those at all, but that's what we're looking at. SPY is refusing to drop. I know, right? It's going to be a patient game today with the SPY, isn't it? Who has the most patience? That's going to be the who wins. No. It could be, though. I think that's still the better opportunity today. Just waiting for that. But yeah, let's go, guys. Really appreciate everybody joining up today. Seriously. I really do. I appreciate you. You guys have been awesome here. Do you think Nvidia will see a continued downside move by the end of the week? I kind of do, Demir. I do. That's what I'm looking for on it. I'm not really looking for it to run up too much, even though that's the channel and the bounces off of it are kind of suggesting, you know, a move higher. I'm going to go off myself. And I think that right now, Nvidia looks pretty weak. I'm really looking for these bigger supports to start to give out on these big tech stocks like Nvidia, AMD, Apple, Meta, and others. There is a little trend forming up, though. I could see it lower, though. We're in a pretty weird time in the stock market. AMD, some of the chips lower. As the selling pressure starts to really hit the market with SPY, 502.20 giving out. That should be pushing a lot of these bigger stocks down too. $502.20 broken. There we go. That was like almost a quick 1-point drop right there. That was a quick move, guys. AMD's on its way. Yeah, it is. That drop on SPY, and we're starting to see everything drop down too. It's looking pretty good to the downside here today. Keep your eyes on those AMD puts. Let's go. Let's go. This is awesome. Hey, Gregory, appreciate that. Let's go, Gregory. Let's go, let's go. That's awesome, man. Thank you again.
All right, all right, all right.
That's badass there. Let's go. Come on, AMD. Keep it up here to the downside. Gregory, you got me excited now. Appreciate that, my guy. Zach said next major support on the SPY. 500 after this 50220. Gotta watch 500 here in the short term. Gotta watch it. $50220. So 500 is next. It's hard to say though. You got to give or take a little bit around that 500 mark. We haven't been here in a while. But yeah, right around 500 is what I see next. After that, I see 499. Yeah. There's a lot within that 1 point. There was a lot of price action in the past there. I'd say next more major support, though, is like 496. Once you get under 500 here. 496. But, man, the breakdown is real right now. I hate to say it, but right now, all the people who don't adapt are going to be getting hurt. I'm in for 50 contracts of puts. Let's get that bread. Hell yeah, let's go, Zach. That's awesome there. All the way down to 501 already. Constant profits, man's gonna become millionaire fast. So what should someone do who has actual shares of SPY? Hold them or not? It depends where you're in at and what your overall strategy is. Probably hold them, but it probably wouldn't be too bad to take some profits here and then, you know, try to buy them up lower, low key. But And yes, I am that someone. I'm in 514, unfortunately. You're in at 514 with SPY shares? Oh. I think I would have to let those ones go, Endgame. I mean, I thought you meant like you were in like a long-term account holding SPY shares for like the long term. Yeah, I don't think I'd be buying up around 514 right now. But if you are in and you're not over leveraged, you know, you could just keep averaging in there. That wouldn't be too bad, honestly. Nice average in. SPY book map, please, before I leave. For sure, I'll get you, Jason. I got you. I got you. Yeah, dollar cost average, like Tank said. That's the way. Here's what SPY's looking like on that book map. That 500 level is definitely huge underneath there. Definitely going to be a big spot over the next day or so. Hopefully we don't see a big, like, gap down below there. I want to see it move down below there while the market's open, you know. So I want to see. Rob said 501, 501. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. Hell yeah, 501. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Let's go. All right, guys. I think we're going to call the stream right here. Appreciate you all joining up today. Pretty fun Wednesday out here. We're seeing a lot of good moves to the downside. The SPY's been pretty consistently falling off today. We've seen a lot of stocks like AMD fall off as well, and others looking pretty interesting right now for a lot of continuations here. So let's go, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Seriously. And hey, don't forget about the live Q&A tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have a live Q&A tonight. It's going to be nice out here. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later. Have a good one.